I'm going to report to the labor department if you're going to mandate me to the company trip.
Okay, then.
I wanted to join that trip too. I'm going to report you to the labor department.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Tom. I'm a terrific young man who has an office job. Hello? Hello? You're dressed like you're already on vacation. The trip isn't until 2 weeks from now.
You could get into trouble if our supervisors see you dressed like that.
Oh, I can't wait until we go on the trip. Hello, Kylie. Did you already confirm your attendance for the company trip?
What? I'm not going.
Really? Why not?
I don't need to tell you why.
No, you don't, but I was just curious why you're not joining.
You can be curious all you want, but I don't want you verbalizing your curiosity. I'm going to report to the labor department if you're going to mandate me to the company trip.
Labor department? Don't you think that's a little too much?
I'm being serious. I can perhaps go right now.
No, you don't need to go anywhere. Why are you so angry?
It's because you keep asking when that trip isn't even part of my job.
I'm not asking you to go. I was just curious if you were joining or not.
Whether I join or not is up to me, right?
That's right. You're not obligated to go.
In that case, why do you keep telling me to join?
What? I never said that. Why does she think I've been asking her to join?
Tom, why do you look like you really want me to join the trip?
No, that's not what I meant. I was just asking out of curiosity.
Which means you're interested in me.
No, let me tell you. Oh, this is getting annoying. Okay, then.
I wonder if you really get it. Oh, Tom is being so persistent. Let me check my schedule. I'm super busy that week.
Okay, you don't have to join if it's going to trouble you so badly.
But I have no choice but to trouble myself because you keep asking. How do I reschedule my plans to make it to such a petty Hawaii trip? This is such a hassle. Others are asking me to join so desperately too.
Go ahead and prioritize your other plans.
But then I might be able to make it if I try hard enough.
You don't have to try hard to do anything. Go enjoy your other plans.
I don't know if I can make it. What should I do? I don't even know if I should say it out loud.
I can't keep dealing with her. I decided to stop talking to Kylie at that point. The one and only time I talked to her about it was when I had to confirm with each colleague as a final confirmation on who was joining, and Kylie didn't raise her hand when I asked everyone all at once.
I guess you weren't able to get me interested to join that trip. Oh, you look so sad. You better work hard to make me change my mind by the end of the day.
I don't care anymore. I can't keep dealing with her just because she wants me to ask. I'm going to Hawaii tomorrow, and I don't have the time and energy that I would want to waste on Kylie. I'm not going to invite her to the trip. Trouble Busters! Ugh, that was such a fun trip. I've never had such a great trip.
I'm sad we're already back.
Huh? Kylie? Why are you here?
It's supposed to be your day off. Why are you here? Do you live here? 2.
What is it? Oh, here's your souvenir. I planned on giving it to you tomorrow.
I wanted to join that trip too. I'm going to report you to the labor department.
What the heck?
You're usually super persistent on asking me out.
Persistent? But I thought you already had plans.
Yes, I did. I had plans.
In that case, I can't be so forceful.
Is that how little you care about me?
What do you mean by that?
I'm telling you that you shouldn't have invited me to the trip if you were going to give up after I refused to go.
I mean, it's a company trip that's not even mandatory, so that's why I asked.
Can't you even hit on a girl without using an opportunity like that?
What? Hit on you?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only see you as my colleague.
You're lying. I don't believe it. I have proof.
What, you do? What is it then?
First of all, you've been spending a whole month with me by my side at work to take advantage of the fact that you were training me.
Yes, I did, because that was part of my job.
You don't need to keep lying to me. I'm feeling hurt, and you did this to me, Tom.
You know, you should watch your mouth, young lady.
You're supposed to protect me.
Protect you? I don't know what you're talking about, but I made sure I confirmed whether you intended to join the trip or not.
Did you really think I'd agree to go on that trip when you were asking me along with everyone else?
I mean, I don't really care.
I even tried to give you one last chance, and I waited outside the office for you.
Kylie, please, I want you to join the trip.
But,
I can't possibly go on that trip without you.
oh, Tom. I was supposed to join that trip after we had that interaction. I've been waiting.
I mean, I don't have any special feelings toward you. You're my colleague, and that's it.
Why? I wanted to go. I've been wanting to go to Hawaii. I bought new clothes for that trip, and I even did my research on where to visit. I even planned on going to the trip in advance before everyone got there.
She was looking forward to the trip. Why didn't you go on the trip then? Girls are like a labyrinth. Stop making it sound like a movie name.
I even bragged to my parents and my relatives about it too.
Why didn't you join the trip then?
Shut up! I knew you were planning on confessing your love to me at Hawaii.
What? Is that true, Tom? No! As I said earlier, she's just a colleague. I'm sorry if you misunderstood how I felt about you.
You've always been gazing at me while you were training me too.
Of course I'd be looking at you. I may have not been gazing, but I was keeping my eyes on you.
So you admit it now. I knew you were in love with me.
But I was training you. I wouldn't be closing my eyes or looking the other way.
How dare you, Tom? I don't care anymore.
Hey, where are you going?
Labor Department. I'm going to make you regret this.
Hey, Kylie! Go after her, Tom. You're the only person who can convince her. What? Me? It's a sin to be such an attractive man. Thanks. Ugh, this is so annoying. Hey, Alan, why aren't you attracting any women? What? How dare you take it out on me? That hurts, okay?
You have to listen to me. I have been left out of a company trip that was mandated for all employees. I wanted to join that trip too.
Look, Kylie, you can't be causing so much trouble to these people.
It was him. It was his fault. He knew I wanted to go on that Hawaii trip, but he decided to leave me out of that trip because he was mad that I rejected him.
You never rejected me. Why are we pretending that my heart is broken?
My boss, my colleagues, and everyone at the company keeps taking his side. This company is a terrible company that brings down its newer employees by mentally harassing them. I ask you to take serious action against them.
Look, you can't be doing this.
Okay, don't worry about it. We're used to this. Did you say your name was Kylie? Starting from the conclusion, there's nothing we can do as a labor department. What? But the labor department is supposed to help resolve any issues at workplaces for anyone who provides labor in this country. Am I wrong? Yes. However, depending on the nature of the concern, we are unable to do anything for you in this case. I want the Labor Department to use all their power and authority to punish this villain. Mandatory investigation, warnings, and penalty. I want you to do everything to punish this guy and also prosecute him under a criminal trial. It's true that the officers who work at the Labor Department do have similar authorities as a police department, and we do have the authority to arrest and prosecute certain individuals upon discovery of serious offenses to the labor laws. Do it then! I'm sure he's violated at least one or two laws. Can't you see that I'm hurt? Kylie, it sounds like you're misunderstanding that the Labor Department is a superhero, instead of just being those who protect the workers' rights. Let me go ahead and destroy that misunderstanding.
Is this really happening? The Labor Department is saying that she's going to be destroying her misunderstanding.
The Labor Department is not an organization that will necessarily favor the workers, just as the police spend people's taxes to protect the peace of the civilians, and not necessarily for the sake of one victim. The Labor Department works for the sake of ensuring that the employees are following all labor laws, and we don't work for one individual worker. In that case, how do I get you guys to do your job? It needs to be a violation of a labor law that doesn't constitute criminal charges. Any concerns regarding labor that's in a gray zone on whether it's considered a violation of labor law, in your case, there's nothing we can do to assist you. What? Is that similar to how the police can't get involved in civil matters? That's right. You could try and file a civil lawsuit on your own, but this matter has nothing to do with us. But then, if you really spend the time to investigate, you'd only find out that this guy is a villain. You better do your job and investigate. That is going to be a civil matter. You may be able to charge for compensation, but if the cause isn't necessarily a crime, we're not able to assist you with this matter, and it just becomes a civil lawsuit. That's all. Do you have any questions about anything?
Look, why don't we stop this? It's not like anyone's going to gain anything.
Whose fault do you think it is that all this is happening? Damn it, I lost him. He can't run away from me like that. I'm not going to let him get away. I'm going to make Tom and the company regret what they've done to me.
Phew, that was close. That was wild. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the office for now. After that day, I've been scared that something bad was gonna happen to me since Kylie stopped coming to work after that day. I tried texting and calling, but she never responded. She missed 2 weeks of work, and her employment was considered a job abandonment per company policy. Shut up! Stop laughing! If you have the time to get in my way, I need you to help me! I'll do that if you treat me to lunch. Thank you for calling Trubbus Company. This is Tom speaking. How may I help you? May I ask who's calling?
Long time no talk, Tom.
Yikes! I know that voice!
I gave you a whole month to reconsider what you've done, but you haven't been reaching out to me.
Reconsider what I've done?
I decided to condemn you.
Condemn? What did I ever do?
You promised to marry me, and you never kept that promise.
I never promised that. What the heck is wrong with you? Give me a break.
I'm not going to forgive you.
What are you going to do?
I am going to spread terrible rumors about you and the company, along with your personal information.
What? You can't do that.
If you don't want to see that happening, you better pay me a settlement of $50,000 in addition to officially being in a relationship with me. That's going to be the only deal I'm giving. If you decide to break this deal, I can't guarantee the safety of you and the company.
Hold on, Kylie. You're not going to find happiness by doing that, and I'm not going to love you either.
In that case, I'm going to destroy you. You're the prince who's supposed to make me feel like I'm the princess.
You can't be taking it out on me out of reflex. If you do anything like that, you're gonna end up regretting it for the rest of your life.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'll give you until tomorrow to think about it, so you better make a wise decision.
Hey, Kylie! Tom, was that Kylie? That's right. I need to talk to Mr. Windsor. Alan, I'm sorry for what I said to you the other day. Huh? Are you talking about how you said that I'm not attractive to girls? That's right. I'm glad that I'm the one who's being targeted. Hey, Tom! I went ahead and reported to Mr. Windsor regarding the threatening call that I got. We acted fast right after that. However, Kylie acted even faster to spread terrible and false rumors about me and the company, as well as my personal information and the company's classified information. We were getting a lot of phone calls from our clients to find out whether those were rumors or not, and everyone had been exhausted because of what we had to go through.
Kylie, what is this? Why is your former employer trying to make you compensate for the damages you caused? What? I don't know. There's no way you wouldn't know about this. Not only are you causing us trouble after you've quit your job, but you're now causing us trouble by being involved with a crime and compensation that you're liable for. What am I supposed to do about it? I'm going to have you leave this house. What? How am I supposed to afford to feed myself or find a place to sleep? Who knows? You're going to figure it out on your own. Hold on, you can't do this to me. I'm unemployed right now. I can't possibly live if you kick me out of this house. You better prove your innocence then. If you can't do that, I'm disowning you. Don't ever think about coming back to this house. This is unbelievable. Just because I wrote some stuff about you on the internet, you can't be making me a criminal.
You're the one who did something unbelievable! I never knew you were such a fool! We have no choice but to fight for our innocence! Didn't you ever think that this was going to happen?
You guys were the ones who betrayed me first.
We already talked about this. It was all your misunderstanding. What you've written about our company has caused huge damage to the reputation of our company. They were all lies, too. And that's why we're making you liable to compensate for the damages you caused us.
You should make Tom liable for it. It was his fault for making me mad.
If that's the way this country rules, this country is chaos. We made sure we have screenshots of all the lies you told on the internet. We've already filed a lawsuit against you, and we're going to make you liable for what you've done. You're going to be responsible for this. You're going to be paying the company $88,000 and to me personally $14,000.
That's a total of $102,000.
We're going to make you pay no matter what.
No, I can't. That's too much.
We're not going to let you run from this responsibility, you attention freak. We'll continue to keep paying you undivided attention until you pay the damn $102,000.
Oh, please, I get it now. You have to forgive me.
What exactly do you get?
I'll never do anything like this to the company or to you, Tom. Now that I think about it, I'm not interested in you, Tom.
I don't care if you're interested in me or not.
Oh my God.
No matter how much you apologize, it doesn't change the fact that you posted all those lies on the internet.
I'll delete them. I'll do that right now.
That's not going to work. Digital tattoos will never get erased once they're posted. You took our precious time because of what you've written on the internet. It was such a huge hassle and waste of time to earn back the reputation that you tried to destroy. It's been such a huge loss for our company.
Oh, please. If you end up doing this to me, my mother would kick me out of the house.
I knew you were begging for forgiveness for your own sake. I regret to tell you that we're not accepting your apology. You're going to be facing the consequences for what you've done. I'd also like to let you know that what you've said to me over the phone is a threat, so you're going to be facing charges for that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is bad.
Through the civil trial that we filed against Kylie, we were able to have her legally liable for the compensation that we requested. Kylie had to pay huge consequences for what she did out of anger. She's only 24, and she now has a debt that was over $100,000. In addition, she was charged with threats, and she ended up with a criminal record. She was disowned by her mother and was kicked out of her home. She started working at a noodle shop that provided housing. However, she ended up doing exactly what she's done to me there. She fell in love with one of the customers and started stalking him. She ended up committing trespassing, and she was sentenced to imprisonment. We won't be seeing her around for the next 26 months. As for me, I've been living more peacefully than ever without the attention freak being around at our workplace. Trouble busters!